Listen up, Patriots, and welcome back to U.S. Frontline, where we celebrate the absolute dominance of the greatest nation on Earth. Can you feel it? For over 50 long years, the lunar surface has been quiet, but the silence is about to be shattered by the roar of American thunder. America is going back to the moon, and this time we are staying. Look at the history books, folks. In 1969, we did what the rest of the world thought was impossible. We planted the stars and stripes in the lunar soil and showed every soul that when America dreams, we achieve the impossible. Now in 2026, the Artemis II mission is ready to remind everyone why there is only one superpower that leads the way into the deep unknown. While other countries are still trying to figure out how to get off the launch pad, NASA is preparing the Space Launch System, which is the most powerful rocket ever built by human hands. We are talking about nearly 9 million pounds of thrust, pushing the Orion spacecraft beyond the reach of gravity. That is the sound of freedom. That is the sound of American engineering at its peak. This mission isn't just a flight, it is a statement to the world that the moon is American territory by right of discovery and bravery. Let us talk about the crew, because these four heroes are the best of the best. These are the modern successors to Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. When Victor Glover becomes the first person of color to leave low Earth orbit, and Christina Koch becomes the first woman to voyage to the moon, the world will see that the American dream has no boundaries. We lead because we are the only nation with the guts to do it. Some ask why we spend so much on space. And the answer is simple: because we are Americans and we belong among the stars. We don't wait for the future, we create it. While our rivals are scrambling to catch up to our technology from 30 years ago, we are already building the gateway station that will orbit the moon like a jewel of American influence. We are talking about a permanent presence, a base camp for the stars. From the moon, we look toward Mars and beyond. This is the infinite expansion of American values across the galaxy. They will see a world led by the light of liberty. They will see a nation that never gives up. The technology inside that spacecraft is decades ahead of anything anyone else has. The heat, shield navigation systems, and life support are products of the incredible workers in Alabama, Florida, Texas, and every corner of this land. Thousands of American businesses and hundreds of thousands of workers have poured their sweat into making Artemis II a reality. This is a national triumph. When you see that SLS rocket lift off from Kennedy Space Center and the ground shakes, remember that it is the pride of a nation. It is proof that American exceptionalism is alive and well. Let us dive deeper into the technical marvel that is the RS-25 engines powering the core stage. These engines were the workhorses of the Space Shuttle program, but for Artemis, we have pushed them to 109% of their original rated thrust. That is like taking a legendary muscle car and giving it a supercharger that defies the laws of nature. No other country has an engine with the flight heritage and reliability of the RS-25. And don't forget the two solid rocket boosters, which are the largest and most powerful ever built for flight. They burn 6 tons of fuel every single second. Can you imagine that kind of power? It is enough to make the very air vibrate with the sound of American success. When that countdown hits 0 and the hold-down bolts release, the SLS will climb into the sky like a pillar of fire, announcing to the heavens that the champions have arrived, the flight path of Artemis. 2 is a masterpiece of orbital mechanics. After reaching orbit, the crew will perform a series of burns to test the Orion spacecraft systems before committing to the trans-lunar injection. This is the moment when they break free from Earth, gravity, and head toward the lunar horizon. They will travel over 240,000 miles through the cold void. But they will be warm and safe inside their American-made sanctuary. Other nations try to mimic our success, but they can never copy our spirit. We are the ones who built the internet. We are the ones who conquered the skies. And we are the ones who will tame the lunar frontier. Soon, you will see the glow of American engines lighting up the craters. To our rivals who think they can challenge us, just watch and learn. You can try to race us, but you will always be looking at our exhaust flames. We are the USA, and we are just getting started. This mission is the bridge to a new era, where American commerce and American law will protect the high seas of space. We are talking about mining energy and a future where your grandchildren will see a lunar base with a glowing American flag visible from Earth. That is the legacy we are building right now. No more relying on foreign rockets. America is taking the driver's seat, and we are stepping on the gas. Think about the scale of the SLS core stage, standing at over 200 feet tall and filled with supercooled fuel. It is a mechanical beast, born from the fires of American ambition. When those solid rocket boosters ignite, they provide 75% of the initial thrust, creating a spectacle seen for hundreds of miles. This is a demonstration of pure power. The Orion capsule is the most advanced spacecraft ever designed for human deep space exploration. It is built to withstand radiation and the scorching heat of re-entry at 25,000 miles per hour. That heat shield will face temperatures half as hot as the sun, and it will bring our heroes home safely. We have seen other nations try to land rovers only for them to end up as scrap metal on the moon. Not us. When America goes, we go to win and we go to stay. The Artemis program is an upgrade the world isn't ready for. We are talking about helium-3 mining and lunar solar power. We are moving the frontier from the Wild West to the vast blackness of space. And as we do, we carry the torch of liberty with us. When our astronauts walk on the moon again, they will be establishing a fortress of freedom, a place where the values of democracy are etched into the very crust of the moon. Our competitors want to use space for surveillance and control, but America uses space for exploration and inspiration. That is the difference between a superpower and a tyrant. So when you hear the critics talk about cost, just tell them to look up at the moon. Tell them the price of leadership is high, but the price of following is much higher. We refuse to follow. We lead the pack. We set the pace and we define the future. To every young boy and girl in America, watching this right now, the stars are not out of reach. They are your backyard. You are the heirs to the greatest legacy in human history. We are a nation of builders, and we are building a path to the heavens. Let the world watch in awe as the giants of the American aerospace industry move the needle of progress forward. The SLS is just the beginning. The Starship is just the beginning. We are building a highway to the moon, and there are no speed limits for American ingenuity. From the launch pads of Cape Canaveral to the control rooms in Houston, we are a symphony of excellence. United, strong, and focused on the horizon. This is U.S. Frontline signing off. But stay tuned, because the mission to reclaim our destiny is just getting started. We are going to the moon, we are going to Mars, and we are never coming back to the sidelines. God bless the USA, and God bless our journey to the stars. The moon is calling, and we are ready to answer. This is why we are number one. And this is why we will always be number one. The stars belong to us. We are the pioneers who never stop searching. We are the warriors who never stop fighting. We are the Americans, and the universe is our playground. Keep your eyes on the skies and your heart in the USA, because the best is yet to come. We are launching into a new golden age. Let's go, America, to the moon and beyond. Forever the greatest country on earth. The final frontier is calling, and we are screaming back with 9 million pounds of thrust. This is the absolute peak of human achievement. And it is happening right here in the good old USA. Don't let anyone tell you our best days are behind us, because when I look at the SLS sitting on the pad, I see a future brighter than 1,000 suns. We have the grit, the talent, and the freedom that no other country can replicate. We are taking the values of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence to the lunar surface. This is our destiny, Patriots. We were born to explore, lead, and be the best. Stand up tall and be proud of what we are achieving, because this is history in the making. Every bolt turned for Artemis is a testament to the American spirit. We are the builders of worlds. We are the tamers of the void. The stars are waiting for the American flag, and we are not going to keep them waiting. Let the world know that the giant is awake and he is looking at the stars. This is our time, our mission, and our moon. We are the masters of our own fate, and we are choosing greatness every single time. No matter the challenge, no matter the odds, we always come out on top. Because that is what it means to be an American. God bless our families, our troops, and this incredible journey. We are the USA, and we are the future of the galaxy. Stay proud, stay strong, and stay focused on the stars because they are ours. God bless America forever.